So, guys, Star Trek and weight gain and weight loss, weight control, maintaining, even fat shaming. Yeah. Now, we all know Trekkies, Star Trek fans know all about the Captain Kirk or the memo, Captain Fatty. We don't want the Enterprise to be commanded and led by Captain Fatty back in the day with William Shatner because his equator, his waistline, his equator kept rising and they had to keep up the costume designer. So today I found an article on Giant Freaking Robot about the Star Trek icon who annoyed producers by losing weight. And this is, of course, Kate Mulgrew, Captain Janeway of Voyager, and she would lose weight. She would, they said she was a very high energy actress in person and very active, and she would lose weight. So the costume department was like, please stop losing weight. We have to keep, altering your costume. From the article on the subject of Kate Mulgrew, the Star Trek costumes designer said we have to beg her not to lose weight, and that was Robert Blackman, who I believe was the main costume designer through Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. So he was like, please don't lose weight to Kate Mulgrew. So now the opposite problem was plaguing two other Voyager crew members, and that was Garrett Wang and Robert Duncan McNeil, who played Ensign Kim in Paris. And so Tom Paris and Harry Kim were good friends, and I guess they were good eating buddies because here it says how they kept going and enjoying the craft service tables too much. And now that's when you're on a movie or film set, they don't want the people, the cast and crew to keep running out to get McDonald's or going to diners. So they have a beautiful, buffet table for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and craft services. So you can eat till your heart's content. But if you're an actor on these shows or films, in this case, Voyager, we don't want you to get too big. But what's really interesting, instead of, I guess, having a real heart-to-heart like Rick Berman and Michael Piller and Jerry Taylor, the producers on Voyager, the writers wrote sort of fat cracks and fat shaming into one specific episode. They said the episode Demon, in which Paris accuses Kim of gaining weight and Kim accuses Paris of being out of shape, to shame the actors for putting on weight in real life. So eventually, it got so bad, the costume department sent both actors girdles to say, stop chowing down. So, it's a really interesting thing because everyone's like, oh, TV and film, it's so glamorous and these people get paid so much money and they have the limelight, but they're just humans and they want to eat maybe a little too much sometimes, or they want to eat a little less. But for people who are always, stuffed in the same clothing and costume week after week, the costume department is like, wait a minute. So you say, well, altering costumes, that's work, that's labor. That's extra fabric. It's money. And even on a big film, TV show like Voyager, that starts to ka-ching. The budget for maybe each episode, or certainly every other episode, might, be stretched. Like the weight lines, the costumes might be stretched. So remember, if you want to get into acting, you might have to go on a diet, or you might have to gain a little weight. All depends on the role. There you go. Hope you're subscribing. Hope you're enjoying. See you soon.